Okay, hello everyone, Victor Momoh from the YouTube channel Excel Moments, and I'm here to share my best Excel tip for 2024, and that has to be the trim range function. How many times do you open a worksheet or a workbook and you see a formula that references an entire column or maybe an entire row, or you see a formula that looks like sum open bracket A1 colon A100,000, and when you look at the actual data in there, it's just 20 rows of data. So why then does the formula extend to 100,000 rows? That's because the user envisages that the data would grow and he wants his formula to cater for the newly added data. You could argue that he could use an Excel table, but that's a different conversation. So where does the trim range function come in? What the trim range function does is that if you give it a range like A1 to A100,000, it's able to figure out the actual used range within that large range. So it looks at the last used cell, that's the last non-blank cell, and it can help you trim off excess columns or trim off excess rows. In the default case, it trims off both. So meaning that even if you give it a formula like A1 to A100,000, it may end up using A1 to A20 because that's really where you have data. This definitely optimizes, your worksheet and your workbook performance. It's long overdue, but we are glad that it has been introduced, even though it's still in beta. I expect it to make its way into the current channel very soon. Lastly, I would say thank you to John for the opportunity to share this tip with you wonderful people. And please do have a wonderful Christmas. Thank you.